Hello everyone, welcome to the MoralGuys channel, welcome to our first podcast. I'm General Up, the founder of MoralGuys and co-founder of Finesse Group. We have Boringminion with us here. He's our, what role did I give you again?
Yeah, social media manager.
Social media manager. He's been with us in the mod team for a week, and he already got the upgrade to social media manager. Like,
Now I've been with the MoralGuys NFT group for quite a while now, actually. So
yeah,
probably one of the longer projects that I'm with. So really like the feel and on how everyone's actually quite supportive. So just stuck with you guys and yeah, I just feel like part of the family. So just really wanted to just help contribute one way or another.
Yeah, you're highly appreciated into our team. Like, I already saw what you were doing like before you were a mod, and you were like posting on social media a lot. And that's obviously it's obvious that an high effect on us. Like you definitely keep the chat alive, the Discord alive. Like you're a real asset to the team.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, try to. I mean, I like how I don't know, like I've been part of a few NFT projects, and there's always this random hype that's generated, and I feel that half of it is actually on bot, right? They're on bots that are just there typing some random things into the group, just trying to generate some kind of so-called artificial mood, right? And this was probably one of the first few projects where I came in and said, hey, look, I guess the people here are actually real. I'm talking some random things, trying to get their levels up so they can get whitelisted, etc., and all that. So, that was a big motivating factor. And then that is a big issue, I feel, in the NFT world, that you don't know who's real sometimes, and you don't know who's out there to just throw a shade at you.
Yeah, that's true. I'm obviously been into the NFT scene for a while. I like the whitelisting stuff and all that, and like I don't even bother anymore. Like I'm not even in the Bored Ape Discord, so
yeah, it's a bit tedious. Like every single project now, especially if you look at Twitter, you look even on Discord, you enter the group, and then there's this huge long list of this is what you need to do to be whitelisted, and out counts like a 3-4 page thing, or you need to
invite 8 friends.
Invite how many friends, get what level that you need so that you can get whitelisted, etc.
Or ask this question, or some are ridiculous for sure.
Yeah, the most annoying one I feel is you need to be like, let's say, level 11 or level 12 on Discord, and that one is like in order to get that level, you just need to post random nonsense, basically. Just constantly have a bot just troll Discord, say good morning, hey, wow, this
or just fish.
It's just it's completely I feel it's unnecessary. You get the wrong kinds of people running a project, and you get the wrong kinds of people wanting to be whitelisted.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I think having real conversations in a project probably makes it seem more real. Yeah.
That's why I don't really want to do the whitelisting part, but also I want to give other people that didn't buy a pop a chance to get whitelisted.
Yes, definitely. I feel the same.
So we have the option there, but like we don't exaggerate, like we don't go too far in it.
Yeah, I invited a few friends of mine to join as well, and of course they asked the same questions. Why did you choose this project? Why? And I think it's important to emphasize that a lot of us, we are quite a bit of crypto veterans as well as NFTs. I myself have been putting very tiny amounts into crypto since 2015. So
me too. Yeah.
really very tiny, nothing major, nothing life changing, but enough to know that
Yeah,
the
for me,
crypto world is full of opportunities. Yet also there's a lot of FUD as well as a lot of greed.
yeah,
So one
definitely.
has to know that. One has to know when to say no, this is a bit too much already. And only invest what you're willing to lose.
Definitely. Like every project, you always gotta keep in mind that it could be a rook pull. Like, no matter, it doesn't even matter like how sophisticated it is. Some are so well done, it's unbelievable. Like these days, you can't trust anyone.
Yeah, you can't trust anyone, and I think it's important to emphasize that when projects start to, how do you say, over promise things, there's a lot of we're going to do this and do great, we're going to etc. and all that, and they can't seem to go from step to step, especially all the early crypto projects, right? Then you start to get a bit more wary. I don't know, like personally, when I mean, as a crypto investor kind of guy, when you start to see coins start to like move multiples, right, and they don't actually have a proper working chain, example, or working project.
You see a lot. You see a lot of ICOs go like without really utility. Like the first question of an ICO is like, why do you need this coin?
Yeah.
And we could have released the moral coin like weeks ago, weeks ago if we want to. But I'm still like perfecting the white paper, the token distribution. Like everything has to be perfect before I release it. Like and I really value the community's opinion as well. Like I regularly ask questions to the community, like, what do you guys want? Do you want this chain? Do you want that? Like, like 90% of our projects are like chosen by the general community.
Yeah. I think that's the whole idea of a DAO, right? A decentralized autonomous organization. I think eventually we're going to have to talk about all these funny crypto names, and I think this is a good start, like having a podcast and then going into the whole YouTube thing and trying to build up this community, at least to help guide new guys, coming into this space, especially for the few of us who've gone in and been burnt before, but also have made a bit of returns out of this world of us that we have here. I think it's just helping guide them into this place. So,
for sure.
So I think we also apart from building an NFT space, we're actually building a mini DAO for ourselves.
Yeah, because can you tell me exactly something about your background? Because I knew you were a doctor.
Oh yeah. So I'm medically trained, a doctor, radiologist by trade. Yeah. So I started. So I've been doing some random trading stuff, so stocks and shares, since I was a student. And when I started working as a doctor about 7-8 years ago, I think at the time it finally was easy to sort of like buy a bit of Bitcoin. I think previously it was quite difficult and you had to do a lot of very funny OTC kind of agreements, etc.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember. Like it was so hard to get your hands on Bitcoin, and you had to pay so much fees for it. Like it was insane.
Yeah, it was a different kind of world before then, and then finally it became a bit more mainstream, and you sort of like, oh, okay, I can just
you saw all those people that like were, oh my god, I'm gonna get rich for that's really got they got their butt hurt.
Yeah.
2017, 2018, the first crash, like that was for some people.
Yeah. I mean, if you haven't seen your portfolio dry up 95% in 1 week, then you haven't
then you're not a real crypto man.
Yeah, you haven't, and you stuck with it still. That's it builds character. But I
Yeah.
mean, other than being a crypto nerd myself, I'm a doctor. I mainly do scans, so I'm very much hooked to the computer most of the day.
Oh, that's cool.
MRI, CTs, ultrasounds, X-rays. So I'm very much hooked into the whole digital as well as technological world. Obviously, the technology I deal with is sometimes has to do with magnets, sometimes has to do with radiation. Yeah, and I'm a full-time father of two, so that takes up a big chunk of my life outside of work. But MoralGuys is something I fill in my spare time, like in between cases, in between trying to just chill, to relax, especially being burnt out from the work. You go and just drop and say hi. Look, what else can we do to try and build up a great community, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. And like we don't pressure our team. We like whenever you are free, when you have time, we don't have like high expectations from people. Like whatever they want to do for us, they can do, but no one's obligated for doing anything. So
Yeah,
that's the main thing about this. Like be free, be you. You have a life, right? So it's important that you keep the life healthy and like your relationships healthy and stuff.
Sure, definitely. I think it's important to emphasize. Look, hey, this whole crypto world metaverse thing is the big theme right now. But don't forget, you guys are living your own life in the real world, and
Mm-hmm.
don't forget it. Don't forgo it. I mean,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like the NFT scene in particular has treated me so well. So that's the reason, like, a group of fellow park owners
yeah,
start the project because we were fed up with it. So we wanted to like have a safe haven for the newcomers, so
yeah,
they can ask questions about projects or like ICOs or anything like. And we will analyze them because we have people with serious backgrounds into finances and stocks and stuff. So
yeah,
like we Harsh said we already have enough, right? So we just want to help right now. We just want to have a safe community and like don't get rug pulled by any asshole that tries to.
yeah. And I think it's important, like, that whole safe community thing. That's something that really resonated with myself, especially, and I think for the other mods as well, and the other leaders, because all you need to do is just join a few random NFT groups right now, or any crypto groups on Discord or Telegram, and you realize that there's so much, there's so much nonsense that
Oh yeah, definitely,
yeah,
like meaningless projects like the art
yeah,
and mostly the most meaningless projects are the ones with the best art. So that's kind of like sad in a way. Like then I think by myself, like if I was in this team, I would have pulled this project into another level. Like we've put some utility into it. Like
yes,
I mean, like Crackpot Bob, like for example, like it was a sketch that I made when I was like really fucked up, and the community really fell for it. Like they liked it so much. I don't know if you were already into our Discord at that point when the first Crackpot Bob appeared into the
into
Discord.
the group. Yeah. I saw it, and it I don't know. I just liked it. I mean, there's a lot of art in NFT world which seems to be generated. It doesn't look doesn't
Yeah,
feel
this is
real.
generated as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But I
But
drew
it
it
feels
all
real.
by
It feels
myself.
real. Yeah, yeah,
But it's like such an idiotic and easy drawing, and that makes it fun, right? And the combinations are so
yeah,
funny. And
yeah,
with the help with my roommate, who
yeah,
actually did the coding and smart contract,
yeah,
that's big man.
yeah, yeah. I
He,
mean, it's the best thing is when you look at it, it just feels more real. Doesn't feel, as in, I don't know how to say real. Real in the sense that, you got those NFTs where the things look really fancy, really look great,
mm-hmm.
but you feel that's very empty behind, right? This one
Yeah,
feels,
like
yeah,
they have so good art, and you
yeah,
really want to mint them, and
yeah,
then you mint some, and like 2 weeks later you see the floor like so sometimes even zero, like they give it
yeah,
away for free. So
yeah,
that's something I will never understand. Like why would you do that? I mean,
yeah, yeah. Why? Yeah,
so,
you
so
put so
just
much
just
effort
take
into
it.
something. Yeah, you put so much
just
effort into something, and then you just want to finally just walk away, right? That's something I would also not understand. I mean, Bob, at least the art is, I don't know, in its own way, it's very real and it's very simple, but it speaks a lot more to myself, especially like the just looking at the colors and all that. I guess it's very kid-like as well. You just I feel I'm safe here. I feel like I'm a kid again. I can just play and just be myself.
Yeah, and before we really released Crackpot Bob, we made sure that there was a utility with it,
Yep.
and now with the upcoming Moral Coin, we made it even better. Like so
Yes, definitely.
you how many do you own right now? Like 150 or something?
Sorry?
How many crackpots do you own right now?
No, I've got about one. I've got 136, 136. Yeah.
136.
Yeah.
That's like it's like 30K each. So
Yeah.
how much is that? Like you're gonna be like a billionaire in Moral.
Yeah. Well, it'll be quite fun. I mean, I still want to buy more. Truthfully, I'm just waiting for the numbers to change. Right now,
Yeah.
you get too much at the same number, then you just sort it's not as interesting as having it spread out
Yeah,
across.
yeah. It's like because we really put so much effort into like the giving the project utility, but
Yeah.
people don't really look at it anymore. Like they don't really. They're like chicken without a head. Like they just go for whatever sounds good. Like if it does ape or port in the name,
Yeah.
then it's like, oh mint,
Yeah.
we gotta have it. And like
It's so momentum driven, right? Everyone's like, oh, this is the in thing now. Let's go chase it. I think the in thing now, especially, I mean, it would be good to mention is the whole anime Japanese kind of artwork, right? Because of Azuki and all that. So now you got a whole bunch of all these derivatives launching, and they're like flowing with the momentum.
I got some of Azukis. I really like them. I'm not an anime guy, but I really liked the Azukis.
Yeah, and I think it's important to say that there's always only going to be one Azuki, and there's like how the Bored Apes are. There's always only going to be the original Bored Ape, right? So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So all the derivatives, yes, they will have some momentum and hype, but they will never reach to that level that the initial NFT project.
Yeah. And like then you have the expansions and the V5 apes and like they're basically the same threads. Like there's no difference. Just but the exos have the yellow background. That's it. But overall, it's the same. It's just a Bored Ape copied with a yellow background. Like why? And you see them going for like 0.4 or something, and then they like minted out 10,000 pieces in like hours.
Yeah.
And what why are people so naive? I don't understand it.
It's the whole I follow the crowd, right? It's the whole.
Yeah, definitely.
We see it in share trading as well, right? When you go and invest, and you see, come on, this company is not making anything, but why is the share price going up, right? So it's the same thing, because it's the in thing. People feel, let's just chase it, and maybe I can flip it and make a quick buck out of it. And the problem with that is that you attract a whole lot of people who don't really believe in it. You're just there to ride the hype and then leave as quickly as they can.
Just take a quick flip. Like, I'm guilty of it myself. Like, I've done the countless times. Like, that's part of being an NFT flipper.
Same, definitely.
But like, I tend to always keep like at least one or two from a collection that I mint. If I mint something, like lately I didn't mint that much, only for giveaways. Like, the only thing that I minted was for giveaways.
Same. I mean, it's we've done all that, right? We've chased the bull as it's rising, and then we try and quickly get out. It's I would say that's not wrong, but when a project, especially if you set out to build a project that you want to build a community, it sort of like defeats its purpose if your community then starts to readily live out the whole, oh heck, I'm going to make some money out of you guys kind of thing.
That's definitely
that's the problem, right? That becomes.
That's definitely not the case with us. Like, we are Gucci. We are Gucci, like how we are right now, and we are happy with our lives. We just want to help improve other people's life. Like, make the smart choices. Like, don't invest stupid. Like don't be naive. Do your own research. I even say that after my research, I say do your own research as well. Like, because I can say anything, right?
So NFA DYOR.
Definitely. Rule number one. Sometimes I would meant like something that I think that's not really valuable, but just a nice art collection. And I just like it in my portfolio. So, but in general, I'm really cautious on what I mint, especially if I mint it for myself.
Definitely. I think it's a wariness that you enter into this world, especially into this whole digital world. But it's there's also a lot of expectation and how do you say, potential going into it, and it's only going to get
future.
It's only going to get bigger. It's not going to go away, right? The very nature of cryptocurrency is just that it's not going to go away.
But people don't realize like how much it's already a part of our life. Like, if you do an instant bank transfer, for example, that's all blockchain. Like,
it's all blockchain.
Camera systems, it's all blockchain. Like so much stuff that's already in our day-to-day life.
I don't know whether you guys have it in Europe, like in Belgium. Did you guys have like those apps on your phone for tracing when COVID hit, right? So apparently the technology behind that, at least for here in Asia, a lot of it was actually blockchain as well.
Really?
So apparently it was all running on blockchain, and the data was being auto generated just from random interactions between app to app. So the technology is here to stay. It's just going to get more efficient, and it's not going to go away. It's going to be in everything. It's going to be in data access, data storage. It's going to be just a random internet, right? You can technically monetize any single interaction. There's the wonder of cryptocurrencies. So, rather than just trading JPEG images, right? That's the
my mom doesn't believe it. Like when I saw my first bug, like, my mom was so astonished. Like, she was like, "That money isn't real." Like, I'm like, "It's real. It's real. It's there.
It's real." The money is real, man. Especially now, it's so easy to just flip it back into fiat, right? I don't know, like in the whole 2017, 2018 crash, right? The main problem I had was flipping the money out, getting the money out of the system into fiat. And I think nowadays you don't realize how easy it is to just get in and out. Especially the early days. Early days was super difficult. And then the worst was like you move a few Bitcoin. I was telling you, right? I had this single trade of like 2 Bitcoins stuck on the chain for 1 week because the
was so flooded.
Yeah, that was scared the shit out of me.
And like nobody wanted to mine us. Nobody wanted to mine either.
Yeah, you don't realize how lucky everyone is now. You move money when you move cryptocurrencies, just a few seconds or a few minutes, right? You haven't seen it get stuck for 1 week on the blockchain, and you can't do shit.
But my expectations are that the Bitcoin is slowly like losing its first place, and Ethereum is going to catch up with it.
Yeah, definitely. I think Ethereum is poised to.
Like let's be real. Like what's the real utility from Bitcoin? You can pay criminals with it, and what else can you do? Like you can do payments.
Pure transfer currency, right? You know, it's like gold. You know, it's just there for stored value. There's no contract. You can't do anything with it. You can't.
True.
You just sit on it and use it as a collateral to generate more things. That's as much as you can do, right? Ethereum has definitely shown itself to be the more usable day in, day out kind of currency. Then obviously you have all the other guys coming up who have taken Ethereum and tried to make it better, reduce the gas fees, make it more efficient, increase the transaction numbers, reduce the processing time. And to me, that is the fun part about it. Okay, for which project now has the
I'm also like really following the market every day I'm like finding a new coin that I'm potentially investing in, and then you're going to do all the research, the white papers, the tokenomics, like everything, the team. Like I want to know everything about it before I buy it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my encouragement to all the new guys is you find a coin that's newly launching, you feel that there's potential, go and try out their testnets. You know, go and use it. Don't just take it on what people say. Go and really see how does the chain work, how do they interact with the contracts, and then just have a look at what they're trying to do. You know, I think that's a good thing.
Definitely.
Don't take it as face value because there are plenty of projects that come out. There's so much hype, and finally, when they have a working chain, it just completely falls apart. You know, can't handle the load, can't handle the number of transactions and all that, and that is
the legal fees.
That's an issue.
That's what I'm like most worried about in the token distribution after like the ICO sales, for example. How much are we going to put on the advisors, on how much onto the lawyers, how much into the legal fees actually. Like it's really you really need a good team of developers and people that are like experienced into the scene. Like the developers not per se like it's easy to build a tab these days, and especially minting a coin, like 2 lines of code. I don't know, it's so easy. Everyone can make a coin, but like give it utility. That's the hard part.
Yeah, how do you determine a market value for something, right, that has no utility? So
that's why I'm constantly thinking about it, like what more can we do? And I think we already have a good utility on tomorrow, but it still could be better. We still can improve.
Yeah, so, I mean, you don't have to think about it yourself, man. You know, you have a whole bunch of us. You can always throw ideas off it.
We will get there, but we will never release it before it's like perfect.
Of course. Yeah, we need to take it. I prefer a slow burn. As you said, slow burn. slow as a slow burn for this project. We'll get it up to speed eventually. Let's not too rush. Anyway, the cryptoverse isn't disappearing anytime soon. And soon all our grandfathers and grandmothers will be trading cryptocurrencies as well, right? They all want to hold some Ethereum and Bitcoin in their own wallet.
Yeah, it's funny, but like Gary Vee said like a couple weeks ago, like people are going to be married on the blockchain. Like,
Yeah.
and I actually believe like what he said. Like, it's so logically, if you think about it, like it's going to happen.
It's so logical, right? Every single transaction can be put on the blockchain. Why not, right?
You can make everything like how do you say it? Legal into blockchain. Like you can make contracts, you can make whatever whatever you. There's so much utility, there's so much opportunity. Like you just gotta see it, you just gotta find it, and you just gotta think it through.
Right, mate. I've got it. Yeah.
But like launching your own token, I thought it was like fairly easy, and this fairly easy, but like doing it properly, no, that's not easy at all. That's not like the way that we are doing it right now. Like I think we are doing the best we can. We can improve. We definitely can improve, and it's a bit. I mean, you say that. Demotivating that like our minting is like really slowed down lately, because if you realize like how much perks the crackpots Bob actually gonna have and actually already have, and like like for example with the moral, you can buy a merch in the shop. That's one of the first utilities that probably gonna be active. And I don't know if I told you that already, but like we're going to build our own metaverse stage. And we're going to give like concerts and parties and stuff, and like you can buy your entrance to a moral. So that's a great utility as well. And the safety, of course, the safety of the coin, and the governance. That's also. I mean, it would be stupid to not give moral our governance.
Yeah, I think we'll take this bit by bit, and I guess we just have to emphasize that we're not leaving this project.
No, for sure, no.
We're not leaving this project.
Like I've invested already so much money, so much time.
Yeah, I don't get demotivated, man. It happens, and once they see the roadmap and the true tokenomics of everything, I think that's when people realize that, hey, look, we have something real here. We're not just here to sell you JPEG pictures, we just
we actually gave all our profits already away, like even more. Like we in total we already gave like 50 plus Ethereum away. Like it's insane, but we don't mind it really. Like it's we see how happy our community is. Like everybody is coming around. We don't have that many trolls either. Like it's sometimes
we don't really have any. Our chats are pretty,
clean. Like like not really troubles. Like there's this. We did have like the leeches with some partners before ours. Before Alder. Alder is a great guy. Like his project as well. I love what he is doing.
Yes.
But like our partner we had before that, those were leeches. Like we all had them whitelisted for like if you had I'm not gonna say the project because I don't want to talk bad about them. But if you hold it to NFT, you would have entered the whitelist. And we saw that they just came daily into our Discord just to say their name into the races and to enter the race for the day to make a chance on a free NFT. And like overall, they didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad like the best thing that we have done so far, in my opinion, is moving that portion to the holder section.
Yeah.
Like because like it was like so, the first 1250 were free. Like I mean, if we don't have and we have a proper contract, like the gas fees are so low. Like if you have a good moment, like I think I've minted for like €5, maybe even 4 or 3 euros. Like it's insane. Like
it's I think the opportunities are there, and we definitely don't want the returns. We're going to get them eventually. They've
for
been
sure.
around.
But just patience. Just waiting game.
We'll get there. Once we how do you say?
The clouds.
We'll get the hype up, and then once the clouds clear, we'll get there.
But I think, like, for example, like we started this YouTube channel, and we're going to do podcasts with other projects and influencers and stuff, and that's gonna help get our name around, and like people are gonna notice what we do. But like what I think that is keeping investors back at this point is our website. Our website is like as shitty as WordPress. But it was just really quickly done because like we have so much stuff that we have to do, and we didn't really had that much time to get the proper website coded. Like, but we'll get there eventually. Like that's one thing. I think it's. It's gonna be before the ICO launch of Moral that we're gonna improve the website, the new site then. So that's an exciting part.
Yeah.
But it's necessary. You really need like if you can develop a proper website, I mean that says not really good things about you.
I mean, that's always the first impression kind of thing, right? So
I'm just a graphic designer in general, and like I can make marketing stuff and logos and like funny pictures and stuff like the NFTs, the pixel bonks, like. And of course, the MoralGuys, which was supposed to be the actual first drop, but then Bob came along, and we made a roadmap. The mutants are coming as well, which I'm very excited about. And it's just so much around it, like. I don't really understand why it isn't minted out yet.
But the same. I mean, there's really a lot of utility that's going to be incoming, and I think I guess it just goes to show that a lot of people who are in this space don't really read the maps properly, and they don't.
They don't read the maps at all.
They go in blindly. They just want to make the quick flip and just get out, right? A lot of them don't even understand what blockchain is. So I think that's important that we need to teach, that.
Definitely, that's a good thing. We definitely need to educate like more on like what exactly are you guys doing? Like, I want to make a video about like there's so many free mints, and there's some good ones there, but like I want to make a guide like how to do free minting, right? Like how to free mint, like that will be a good video. and also like explaining more about like how the smart contracts work, and like what you need to look for into the code and stuff, and like because it's not that hard, like you just need to pay attention for some red flags, like
Yeah, definitely.
Is it obviously copied? Like, okay, if it's an hashlibs code, that's fine. But like, if it's a code from like another project that's obvious, like punks or something, then no, that's a red flag. Like, I'm not a fan from punks v2 and neither from v3.
Yeah. All right, mate. I've got to head off. I've got to prepare for work. Thanks.
Do you have one?
Yeah. Yeah, I got work today.
Yeah, I'm really not. I'm not really a fan of those. So, but I mean,
I said I don't have any of those.
But I mean, if you like the art and you really want to have one, why not? I mean,
yeah. I've got to head off to work now, actually.
So, yeah, I wish you a good work day. It was a good talk, and thanks, for opening the first podcast.
Yeah, sure, man. Thanks. I'll catch up with you soon.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.